Hi guys, a couple more things to go over about packing. First, a couple things that we do not allow, well, the guys don't allow in the trucks, and therefore we don't pack them. So matches, propane, ammo, guns, anything with bleach, anything combustible. Those things will just have to be set aside, and they'll have to carry them in their car or something. You can put them in a box that's open and they can just put it in their car. That's fine. But for insurance reasons, we can't do that. When packing a mirror, especially a large mirror, I want you to take a piece of the packing tape and make an X. It gives it some support. It helps it so if it gets bumped, it's less likely to shatter. When packing lamps and lampshades, you need to detach the lampshade and the bulb and the top piece. I'll show you that in another video. And pack that separately. Lampshades crush real easily. People get so upset to try to replace those and have it match, the lamp. And so we put all lampshades in a separate box and the base of the lamp in a different box. So that's how that'll be done. No putting tape on the furniture. Sometimes we want to rest it, to keep it from losing the end of the tape, but you picking it up and it could peel off their finish. That would be really bad, and that's happened. So don't tape it. Put it on your leg, the floor, or whatever, or another box, but don't do that. I'll also show you how to make picture boxes. So when you're packing up pictures, I can show you how we kind of envelope them in a box, and that'll be on a separate video. It saves the client a lot of money because it costs quite a bit to buy individual picture boxes. When it comes to large items like a TV or a big picture, huge picture, that can't be sandwiched like that, which we wouldn't do that to a TV, or fine art, they will have to either have some specialists come in for the fine art or for the TV and just regular large pictures. The moving company will bring in furniture wrap and wrap that up, or they can take it in their car with them, but that's a different, that's up to them. They're too heavy and we don't want to break them, and we'll just let the Wildcat group do that. Set aside, when you're packing the kitchen, set aside the Ziplocs and the saran wrap and some trash bags. If they have those in the kitchen, just set them aside. Do not pack them, because you'll want to go to the miscellaneous drawer and you don't want to just dump all that stuff in a box. You're going to put it in little Ziplocs. You're not going to sit there and pick through it for hours, but put groups of it in the Ziplocs, put it in a box nicely. Don't just dump it in there. Same with makeup or just drawers like that where there's little things. You want to use those Ziplocs. You can also use them for the large Ziplocs for cleaning products or hair products, so they don't spill out somehow if the box gets turned in the move. And then saran wrap you can use for the drawer trays. If there's utensils separators, you can just wrap it up. It's just nice to put aside because you might come up with this need later. Always over pad fragile items. You think that you've done a great job, double, triple pad that, because you don't know what's going to happen to it once it leaves you. It might fall off the dolly when being moved into the truck. It might have been put on the bottom instead of on the top because it's fragile, maybe a heavy item was put on top of it by accident. Whatever, it's out of our hands once it's out of our hands. So, but we could still be blamed for it. So that is huge, so just extra padding. The client pays for it. They'll be happy in the long run that it arrived safely and not broken. So always pad, extra pad. When packing a toilet bowl scrubber or a plunger, of course we don't want to touch them, right? They're dirty. Grab a trash bag, make it like a glove, make sure you dump out that water in the little tray where the scrubber is, then put it all in the trash bag, and you just use that trash bag to kind of, wrap it around it and put it in and tie it nice and put it in a box. Don't just leave it there and ignore it. Everything has to go, has to be packed up. Remote controllers. This is something people really want to be able to find the minute they get to their new place, or while they're waiting to go to their new place, they still want it on hand. So what I like to do is tape it to the back of the TV. If it's an Xbox, whatever, tape it to the top of the Xbox, and they can use it if they want, put it right back on it. Doesn't get lost in the move. It's fantastic when you can find it. Do not write on boxes like this. So like anything that is like what it came in and they keep it, that doesn't mean you go and write on it. This has happened recently, and I just am surprised that you don't just, we have to put it inside a moving box, write on the moving box what's in there. You do not write on this actual box. Louis Vuitton, whatever the box is, don't write on it. So, and then also when you're packing, sometimes the box isn't totally full because there's not enough similar items in the room maybe. So I just leave it aside and leave it open and kind of keep it in the back of my head while I'm packing the other rooms. And if I think of something that can go in there, then I go, because it's best to have a full box. It gives a lot of support so things will get crushed or broken when they're placing all, because they Tetris those in the trucks, and it's best if they're full. They're less likely to break if they're full and then padded completely around. And I think that's it for this. And then I'm gonna do some videos on how to actually pack these items I went over. Okay,